Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're back with another Murder Mystery X video, and today we're going to be looking at some of the effects in this game because, I feel like they're underrated, and yeah, let's just get straight into the video. Okay guys, so effects in Murder Mystery X. Because it's stuff you can have in the shop. It's right in here under effects, and we have all these kinds of effects, right? So we're just going to be looking, at some of the effects in this game. So if we, for example, go right into the shop and start with all these right in here, we have confetti, leaves, which are the two uncommons you can buy. We have blossom and magic bubbles, which are the rare effects which you can have in the game. And then of course, there's all the flames effects, which, is probably the most bought of them all. We have the blue flames, green flames, orange flames, pink flames, purple flames, red flames, and yellow flames. And if you take the pink flames away, as you can see, they're all right here. They are all 1,500 coins. And when you have the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, you can go into crafting, and when you craft them all together, you can then craft rainbow flames, as you can see here. And then, of course, we have the last ones in here. Where is it? It's here. We have illusion, which it's just basically like a lot of the other effects I'll show you soon later. And then we have thunder, which is like also a bit like just all the flames effects, but because they all just turn the body black and then look charred, and then put the effect on the knives, the body when you kill them. So not really that, it's not that different, but yeah. And also, if you really want some good knives or good effects, for example, then we also have the ones you get from doing these achievements in here, where you can get one from. Where is it? Here, for trading 500 times, as it says right here, when you get the Diamond Merchant, you then unlock the coinage effect right here, which is actually the only, what can you say, useful effect in the game, because every time you kill someone with it, I think it's like, it drops either 10, what? 10. It drops 3 to 5 coins, I think, so, for each kill, so there's, you can actually get something from killing someone with the effect other than, just, just looking cool. And it doesn't do anything to the body, it just drops coins, and, they don't stay on the map, they just slowly sink through the ground, so, yeah, it maybe could look a bit cooler, but, yeah, not bad. And also, like the, what do we have? We have like the coinage effect, it's a diamond tier. We also have another, which is what you could probably call the rarest effect in the game. No matter if it's not limited, it's called Gemstones. I don't have it because it's so freaking hard to get, it's not even funny. I have done 1 of the 5 things, as you can see right in here. I died, but you can see right here, we have unboxed 1 godly out of 5 to get the diamond achievement of this godly blessed. And of course, to get the gemstone effect, you need to, of course, unbox 5 freaking godlies. That's insane. And of course, if you're really lucky, I've seen some people, I think I've seen 2 or 3 people that have unboxed a godly, on their first box. 1 box opened, and they've unboxed a knife, which, I think shouldn't be allowed in the game. But yeah, of course, there's also, one of my friends, he has, unboxed. So, I can't even. He's unboxed, he's unboxed 86 godlies. And I think he's unboxed almost 35,000 boxes. That's insane. I think I did a calculation once. That's well over 100,000 Robux spent. But I'm pretty sure it was like a glitch there was with coins and back in, I don't know, back when Christmas and all of that. But yeah, there's also another guy I've seen with that with like 85 godlies unboxed. So that's totally insane. I really want to be able to do that, but of course I can't. I haven't glitched the game or anything. I don't want to do that because, yeah, I don't want to, do stuff. So now the limited effects. Of course, no doubt, all the limited effects are the best. Like, some could look a lot better than they actually do, but, you know, with the theme, but they're good in their own ways. So, okay, we're murder right now, so I'm just gonna play out this round, and then we can keep talking later. So let's start with the first effect. I'm almost certain the first effect, limited effect ever released in the game. Probably also, you know, one of my favorites, the Heartify effect. This one right here, with all the hearts on it. Let's just get the matching knife because why not? I'm also using the pet from the Valentine's update when it came out. It came out on Valentine's Day. I can't remember the exact date, but you know, yes. It was only out for a week. It was like you can buy it in the shop. I actually have a video about the event well over half a year ago. I'm link it in the description. You can go watch that. It's back when I didn't use my voice and all that stuff. So if you want to go watch that, go ahead and do it. So yeah, this effect is, even though it's it's nowhere near it's probably one of the rarest in amount, but it's probably not one of the rarest in kind of in value, because it's only a, well, it's up there, but of course all the godly effects are gonna be over it because they're godlies, and this is only a legendary, so it's not gonna be as high, but of course it can still be high up there. Next up is the lavender. No, not lavender. It's from the lavender pack, which was sometime out from, I think it's February to sometime, I think it's at the end of April or something. It was out for like 2 months or something, and it's right up here. It's called Pixie Dust, which was from the lavender pack, which also had the Blossom Eggs, and it's like you can see it's these little sparkles, like pixie dust, but also this is like not the best effect in the game, because the only thing it does again is it doesn't do anything special to the body. It just it's a little yellow flower, I think it is, yeah, a little yellow flower, and it then puts it on the top of the head. That's again the only thing it does. Not that special, but of course it's of course like worth a lot, because it's old and it's a godly, so yeah. And I think the next couple of effects we had was the next effect we had was from the Easter event, which is right in here. I think there was no specific knife for it, but let's just take Easter eggs, because it was the rarest knife from Easter event. No, actually, Miracle was it. I'm just, yeah. And we have it right down here. It's only a rare, but still, as you can see, I have 5 of it, because I played a lot of the Easter event. As you can see, it's the one I have the most on, actually. Yeah, I collected a lot of eggs. I also bought a couple of thousand, so I had a lot of stuff. But yeah, as you can see right here, the Easter effect, it's a bunch of eggs, and this one may not be, speaking of how special it is, it's not more special than the others, but you just notice it more because it's bigger, because it puts like a giant head egg on their head, which actually looks pretty cool. And there's like sometimes it glitches where it makes the head like twice the size of the actual body it's on, so it looks pretty funny. But yeah, it was if it's, of course it's only rare and it's not worth that much because a lot of people got it, so yeah. And next up, I think we have, wait, actually, I actually think I forgot, because I don't know the exact date of St. Patrick's, but we also have the Lucky Fire, which I actually forgot I had, but yeah, this was like one of the. I actually think this is the. Let me go check. Okay, guys. So I just checked. It's actually this Luckify effect actually came before Easter, but no, yeah, it came before Easter, so it's actually not, it's actually pretty old, but it was a code. You got it from a code, so the code was called Shamrocker, and a bunch of things was changed, like the codes in this game usually are. So you got a set with a, let me just show you if I don't. Yeah, okay, it didn't die, but yeah, as you can just see now, it actually makes their body gold if you have these, the normal looking, bit. What can I say? Wide, normal looking person, package here. It actually makes it look like you turn into a, golden statue. Yeah. So the knife that came with it was down here. It's also only a legendary called Shamrocker, and looks like this with the MMX logo. And as you can see, yeah, it's pretty different because it was also one of the limited effects that don't do the stuff where it puts the effect just all over the body. So yeah, looks pretty cool and pretty rare, I think. Yeah, I can say that. So let's see, the next two effects actually was we have right here dark matter effect and the lunar effect, which actually both of those two actually got revamped. They're the only two things, effects to get revamped in the game so far. So because they were just kind of, what can I say, boring in the start, but yeah, we'll get into, yeah, they looked a lot, well, I don't want to hate, but they looked a lot worse. So I'm glad with how they look now. So they both came in packs. This was the I don't even remember what's the pack. We have Mercy. Yeah, I can't remember what the pack was called, but we have the Mercy Axe, the Warbringer gun, and the Dark Matter effect here. And the Dark Matter effect, what it does is, before it, I don't even think it did anything to the body, but now then, when you kill someone, it then takes the Dark Matter effect it emits right here, and turns the body black and just puts the effect all over the body. And same goes with from the Federation pack, where we have the knife right here, and then we have the lunar effect. Like, as you can see now, it's actually like they change color from like red to white to yellow. And before before it got revamped, it just looked like it did here, just some small white sparks. It looked a lot like Pixie Dust, but it did nothing. But now it also does what the Dark Matter effect does. It puts the effect on the body, and it looks a lot better than it did. They both do. So yeah, they're also both godlies because they're from the packs, and they were from, I can't exactly remember the time. It was sometime between, I think it's sometime between May and I think it's until until the start of summer. So they were out for, again, like 2 or 3 months both, which yeah. So not that rare because one of the coin. Yeah, you get it. And let's see, I think the murderer was the guy with. Yeah, let's just, while we're waiting for the murder to come, let's just go in here and see some of the. Now we're getting into some of the newer effects, because throughout the summer update we didn't get any new. Well, we got the coinage effect and the gemstone effect, but we've already gone over those. But so the first actual new stuff actually came out was the. Let me just. I don't even remember. I think the next was actually. Actually, let's see what we're missing. We're just actually only missing Halloween, I think, which is the most recent update. We're gonna shoot him. That gun sounds amazing. So, yeah, the two newest effects are only two effects, yeah. The two newest effects, Candyfy and Bonify. They cost the same, they're worth the same, and they're both legendaries, but of course, I think Candyfy is probably also my newest favorite effect, because that's the fact that, you know, it's something different, and like when this orange, yellow candy comes up, yeah, because I like orange, and yeah, this is probably also one of the best effects, because, you know, I just also, Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and just having all of this is also, that's why I'm also using the, you know, orange radio. Finally we have one of those. We're gonna put on haste here, because, you know, it's like a big map, and yeah, it's nice to finally have, you know, Italy back and stuff. I heard the sheriff somewhere over here. Let's hear. Actually, it also does, you know, doesn't do that. Okay, that's the sheriff right there. We're just gonna run away because we don't want to die. Okay, we just got the sheriff there, and we got the sheriff again, and we didn't get him the third time. Let's see. I haven't been playing for, you know, the longest. I haven't been playing really much for the last couple of weeks, because, you know, yeah, grinding a lot for the, you know, these for 4 weeks is very tedious, and yeah. Anyways, let's not take this too long and get over the two last effects, which was the Candyfy, which we already shown, but then we also have the Bonify effect, which actually is what maybe one of the most unique effects, because it actually, instead of just putting the bones, as you maybe would think, because like that's what all the other effects does, but instead of just putting the actual bones on the body, it actually, you know, turns the person into a skeleton. So it actually looks, you know, actually kind of unique from, you know, all the other stuff in the game. So let's see, he's probably think I'm gonna go this way now. Got him. Okay, good. So let's get on. Bonify effect, the last effect for, you know, for now with all the effects. So we also have, yeah, Bonify turns the person into a skeleton, instead of, you know, yeah, instead of, you know, just the boring old putting this effect all over the body. So what, you know, if I would say any effects you should go for example, what I would recommend to, for example, should go for is obviously the coinage effect. All you gotta do is, you know, trade a bunch with a lot of people. You're like, at some point you're gonna get there to 500, so yeah, you're not gonna make it in a day, because, you know, that's just stupid. If you like, unless you like do stuff, so you can do that, but which you shouldn't. But that's what I, you know, recommend you do. So also, like, just also with the looks, you should probably, just because, you know, Bonify, all the newest types of effects, you should probably go for, you know, the limited stuff, because Bonify, for example, Bonify and Candy, they're like from the newest event. They're not very rare, because a lot of people have them, and, you know, yeah, it's not very rare, so it's pretty easy to get your hands on them if, you know, trade with the right items, so you can get a pretty good amount of profit. Yeah, that's of course also what you prefer, but that's, yeah, that's it for this video. This is probably gonna be longer than normal, but, you know, there's a lot of effects to go over, so yeah, of course there's in time this is gonna be outdated, because, you know, people are gonna be, it's gonna get updated. And for example, the Halloween, no, the Christmas update is gonna have a lot more effects and stuff, which of course I'll be going over then and all the stuff. But yeah, so but yeah, that's probably gonna be it for now. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, so of course subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you then.